Hello, this is David from LogicBuy.com, and I'm here with the Lenovo Thinkpad W510 laptop. This is Lenovo's premier laptop, and it's quite the workhorse. Let's take a closer look. Despite the stuffed to the gills internals, new display form factor, and shiny new name, the Thinkpad W510 is still very much a ThinkPad in looks, although with just a bit more rounded look to it. The chamfered edges seen pioneered on the ThinkPad T400s have carried into the W510 as well, although they don't have the same slimming effect as on the T410. The W510's keyboard is the same as the T410's, not only in arrangement and design, but also in feel and experience. Lenovo saw fit to bring the redesigned keyboard of the T400s over. Accordingly, all T and W series models now have larger keycaps, larger escape and delete keys, and a rounded premium system button. And the UltraNav is revised per the T400s as well. The feel of the W510 keyboard is on par with the T400s and is representative of what many come to expect from a ThinkPad keyboard. There is no flex that I can detect, and the key travel feels just about right. As with the keyboard and exterior design, the ThinkPad W510 touchpad is also a gift from the slimmer T400's cousin. It has a dimpled texture and a flush mounting and performs identically, which is a great thing. Scrolling is responsive and accurate, and are the multi-touch gestures for those who use them. The Lenovo Thinkpad W510's full HD display is one of the best non-IPS LCD panels that you'll find on any laptop. The brightness and color saturation and viewing angles are all a step above what you'll find on most mobile workstations. The first thing I did when I opened the W510 was use the integrated color calibrator. Once it has analyzed the LCD's color output, a process requiring the lid to be closed while a sensor scans colors shown on the display, it allows you to quickly toggle between the current and recommended color settings. Using Lenovo's ThinkPad W510 on a daily basis is much like using a smaller ThinkPad W410 brethren, just bigger, faster, and a bit warmer. The build quality is top-notch, and every time you pick it up, you know that you're handling a high-quality machine. The size was a little bit surprising when I first opened the W510. I think most of the surprise came from the multi-touch display, which adds around 1/10 of an inch to the thickness. Performance is amazing on the new ThinkPad W510, hands down. This has a lot to do with the configuration of our review model, with the literally top-of-the-line processor and memory configurations. Not everyone needs a quad-core i7 processor with 16 gigabytes of RAM, but the good news is that the W510 can be fast and even more budget-friendly too. And since Lenovo was kind enough to fit the W510 with 4 memory slots, you can get 8 gigabytes of RAM running without having to buy the expensive 4 gigabyte sticks. Boot time and application load times were incredibly fast. The biggest complaint I have about using the W510 comes when you're away from the desk unplugged from the wall. Even if you were to eke out 3 hours of this nearly 7-pound beast, I'm spoiled by a minimum 3 hours on my ThinkPad T400 and 5+ hours on my trusty ThinkPad X61. You can add a sliced battery to the W510 and that should double the runtime if you really need it, but that makes the machine even thicker and heavier. Who needs a desktop computer or dedicated photo editing rig when you have this beast? It aims to have the performance necessary to replace your high-end desktop, the technology to keep everything you need in one box, and the specialized features to serve a very picky subset of users: photographers, scientists and engineers, and the power user. The ThinkPad W510 is not a commodity unlike most laptops. It is a well-honed tool, one that will serve the discerning user's needs for years to come. So there you have it. That's our review for the Lenovo Thinkpad W510 workstation laptop. Be sure to check out LogicBuy.com for all the best deals and coupons for the Lenovo ThinkPads.